Is new.
Yep.
That is new. And it looks like we're all set.
Okay. So I just want to welcome everyone to Senate Transportation. I am Regina Bertzel. I will be reading the Senate Committee Right to Know script, and then we'll get into hopefully move into executive session. We only have 2 bills, so hopefully this will be fairly quick, but you never know in Senate Transportation. So welcome. I am Senator Regina Bertzel from District 19. Today, we will be holding a meeting of the Senate Transportation Committee. Before we get started, I'll read through a checklist to ensure that the meeting we are holding is in compliance with the Right to Know law. As chair of the Senate Transportation Committee, I find that due to the state of emergency declared by the governor as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, and in accordance with the governor's emergency order number 12, pursuant to Executive Order 2020-04 and its extensions, this public body is authorized to meet electronically. Please note that there is no physical location to observe and listen contemporaneously to this meeting, which was authorized pursuant to the governor's emergency order. In accordance with the emergency order, I am confirming that 1, we are providing public access to the meeting by telephone, with additional access possible by video and other electronic means. We are utilizing Zoom for this electronic meeting. All members of the committee and selected legislative staff have the ability to communicate contemporaneously in this meeting through this platform, and the public has access to contemporaneously watch and or listen to the meeting on Zoom or YouTube, and via phone by following the directions and links provided on the General Court's website. And 2, we have provided public notice of the necessary information by accessing the meeting in the Senate calendar. 3, we are providing a mechanism for the public to alert the public body during the meeting if there are problems with access. If anyone has a problem, please email remotesenate@leg.state.nh.us. That again is remotesenate, all one word, @leg.state.nh.us. Or you can call 603-271-6931. And 4, in the event the public is unable to access the meeting, it will be adjourned and rescheduled. And 5, please note that all votes taken during this meeting shall be done by roll call vote. And 6, finally, let's start the meeting by taking a roll call attendance. When each member states their presence, please also state where you are, and if anyone else is in the room with you during the meeting, which is required under the Right to Know law. I will call the roll. Senator Waters.
Senator David Waters. I am alone in my office in the Legislative Office Building.
Senator Ward.
I am in my home in Stoddard, and I'm alone in the room.
Senator Ricciardi.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm in my home in Bedford, and I'm in the room alone.
And I am Regina Bertzel. I'm in my home in Hampstead and alone in the home except for my dog, Remy. So with that.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
do you want me to say where I am?
I'm sorry, I have your name. That would be nice. Yes, Senator Sherman.
Well, I just thought I'd speak up.
I thought I missed someone, but
Senator Tom Sherman, I'm at home in Rye. There are other family members around, but no one else on the porch with me.
thank you. With that, now that we have everyone, do I hear a motion for executive session?
So moved.
Second.
Great. Senator Sherman moves executive session. Senator Ward seconds. Why don't we talk about, actually, let's just go in numerical order, 222. Relative to official cover plates. I have had a conversation does anyone have any comments, first of all?
Well, I'll just say, Madam Chair, that this bill changed a whole lot from when it was first in the House with the amendment, and I have a hard time seeing the necessity of adding a clerk here. But that's something we'll discuss in terms of a motion, but that's the way I see it.
Okay. And so do I have a motion?
I will move ITL.
I'll second that.
Okay. For discussion, I'll just say that I have talked with I have talked to the Senate clerk, and I have reached out to some of the other clerks, or some of the other clerks around the country have been reached out to, and not one of the clerks have any plates. And I'm just afraid that this, personally, I'm afraid that this, where is it going to stop? Is it going to, because I don't believe our commissioners have plates. I don't believe the treasurer has plates. The Secretary of State doesn't have plates. So that's just my concern. Anyone have any other thoughts? Okay. All right. So the motion is inexpedient to legislate, and it was seconded. Do you want to take the vote? All these heads are nodding. Okay. Senator Waters,
Yes.
Senator Ward,
Yes.
Senator Sherman,
Yes.
Senator Rishardi,
Yes.
and Senator Burso votes yes.
Consent?
Second.
Okay. Senator Sherman moves consent. Senator Rishardi seconds. Are you ready for the vote? Senator Waters,
Yes.
Senator Ward,
Yes.
Senator Sherman,
Yes.
Senator Rishardi,
Yes.
and the chair votes yes. So one down.
Senator, who would you like to take that bill out?
Thank you. I knew I was forgetting something. I'll take it out.
Okay.
Okay, next bill is House Bill 224 relative to tinted windows. Do you want to discuss it first, or do you want a motion first?
I'll move ought to pass and speak to my motion. If that's okay.
Do we have a second? I'll second it for discussion. So go ahead.
So my biggest concern is the safety of law enforcement, and with the amended version of this bill and the word from law enforcement that they're okay with it, I understand the pros, especially being married to a dermatologist and the ability to filter out some of those nasty rays, but also there's issues of privacy and all the other things that go along with tinted windows. But my major reservation was really all about law enforcement. And I think with them being okay with the amended version, I'm fine with it too.
Okay. Any other thoughts from the committee?
Just a question about the law enforcement. We had signing in against it, the state police and New Hampshire Office of Highway Safe. Oh, I'm sorry. That's support. Excuse me.
Yeah. The Association Chiefs of Police, I see.
They said no. Yeah.
But it looks like the state police. Now, I had a question about that, because when you look at Bill Haynes's comments, said he is in support of not having window tint. So I'm not sure the supporting the bill list of supporters, he's on it, but it doesn't, actually, he's not on it. Oh, yes, he is, William Haynes. But he's saying he's not in support of it, so I'm
I
not,
thought he testified.
Yeah.
I did too.
In
I did.
favor of it. I thought that there was verbal testimony that they were okay with the 70%. They weren't okay with the bill as introduced.
Right, and they dropped it down, they dropped it up or dropped it down.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it's
Because
considered.
otherwise I would have been opposed if, I understand the safety concerns for law enforcement. They need to be able to see into the car as they approach it. That's fairly straightforward. So, but I thought that they had said that with the decreased tint and the limit on tinting, that they were okay with it. Maybe
That's what that's what I thought as well.
Mhm.
So did, Senator Ward, did you hear the same?
I just have that he said there's a clear film tints that provide UV tints to reduce the incidence of skin cancer. So obviously he talks
Yeah.
about dark tint and he talks about light tint.
Yeah, Haynes says he's against it. So that's the state police, and the chief signed in against.
No.
Well, maybe I missed it then.
No, that was my understanding. I was kind of surprised that someone had come out and testified in favor of it.
Do we have the hearing report? Where would I find that?
Yeah, it's in, I'm looking at it right now. It's
Yeah.
it's in the folder. Just go down to the bottom.
Can Kirsten screen share the hearing report?
Sure.
Yeah, I've got it here.
I do too.
Yikes.
So
I don't have my glasses on. There's William Hayes. He is in support of not having window tint. Real dark tone.
and the bill itself says, where aftermarket tinting is applied to windows to the rear of the driver, outside rear view mirrors shall be required on both the left and right side of the vehicle for use of the driver and a front seat passenger. Left and right of the driver where they are allowed shall not be less than 70%, and the light transmittance aftermarket tinted rear windows shall not be less than 35%. So,
Well, I can withdraw my motion.
well, I mean, you don't have to. Where is everyone? I have always supported it, so I am going to vote in favor, but where does everyone else sit on this?
So Senator Bertzel, you're in favor of the bill?
Yeah, it's made some major changes.
Yeah, I've voted against it in the past. I think the 70% is really makes a difference. I sympathize, Senator Ricciardi talked about her constituent. I think there is some confusion
Yeah,
over this. And God knows, goodness knows that we have a lot of out-of-state drivers that come into the state and they have the tint and they drive around. So I mean, I don't know if it's a slippery slope that next year they'll
65%,
70%, but I don't have a strong feeling about this. And frankly, compared to other years, there was rather limited law enforcement opposition to this. We've had much more active in the previous years. And, one hearing's a hearing. You never know if people show up or don't show up, but I don't know. I think I could go with it.
Okay. All right. Anything else from the committee?
Mhm.
No? All right. Are you guys ready for the vote?
Sure.
All right. So the motion on the floor is ought to pass. Senator Waters,
Yes.
Senator Ward,
Yes.
Senator Sherman,
Yes.
Senator Rishardi,
Yes.
Senator Bertzel votes yes.
Consent.
I'll second. Okay, motion to go on consent. Senator Waters,
Yes.
Senator Ward,
Yes.
Senator Sherman,
Yes.
Senator Rishardi.
Yes.
I'm going to forget somebody. Senator Birdsall votes yes. All right. And who's going to take it out?
Do you
Senator,
want to take it out?
Senator Rishardi can make her constituent happy. How about that? You want to
Okay.
take it out? Go right ahead.
all right, we'll let her take it out.
Thank you.
So I just wanted, Senator Waters, you weren't here, I don't think, when we were talking about it. But we, I would like, once everything's done after after we're done with the budget and people have a chance to kind of get a little bit of downtime, I'd like to have everyone, like we do, for lunch after transportation. And maybe, hopefully before we get out in June 30th, but it might have to wait till after the end of July. I mean, towards the end of July as well, but I'd like to have everybody out for lunch.
Oh, thank you. Well, how about, if our last session is just concurrences?
Yep.
Well, I don't know. I mean, never predict, but that might not be a particularly long session.
That's true. So why don't we have a few weeks. So why don't we see how the budget goes, and then when they start scheduling the concurrences, I'll have Marie send out an email to everyone and see what days work for you guys.
And Senator Bertzel,
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure we'll have a time to talk about concurrences, but most of our bills have gotten through the House. They've been changed some. But we may be able to concur on just about everything, do you think? It's just the way you see it at this point?
I'm seeing that. Let's just hope that the House feels the same.
Oh, well, yeah, the whole House, there's that.
I do notice that the chair of transportation, he's on, so he's listening to us. So hopefully it'll be, at least for transportation, it'll be pretty quick concurrences. So anyway, anything else?
And I'll just mention too, maybe I saw yesterday that there is agreement between the Senate negotiators, and I think the House as well, on the Reauthorization Act, the FAST Act.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was at 340 billion. So that's really great news, and it suggests that we may be getting some money from that. I mean, I thought they wouldn't do that to the fall, but maybe they'll do it sooner. I mean, they might put the infrastructure bill into that, but one way or the other, maybe we'll be able to have a meeting with the DOT in the fall to see how much money is coming and what they're doing with it.
Yeah, I've got a couple of, believe it or not, some really small projects that I'd like to see if we can't get them in, because I'm getting a lot of Windham constituents. I hate to say it, but they're calling me about the
Jeans.
murals on the on I-93.
Yeah.
that someone painting. They want them cleaned off. So
No.
maybe some of the money can go to cleaning up our roadways. So, but yeah, that's a great idea. I'll keep in contact. I actually have a call into Bill regarding, well, I will be calling him regarding an issue in dairy. So I'll ask him to keep kind of put that on his schedule at some point early in the fall.
Oh, I thought you were going to propose for Wyndham that there be drive-through voting booths and the DOT could, no, this is good. Are we good?
Well, let's not go there.
Let's not go there. It's too late.
I just posted an article from the Washington Examiner on my Senate page about, hopefully this will kind of help things along, but
Yeah, well,
see. I
good
know.
luck with it.
Thanks.
Oh, really?
Anything else? Oh,
Move
okay,
to come out of exec.
and I'll second. Senator Waters,
Yes.
Senator Ward,
Yes.
Senator Sherman,
Yes.
Senator Rishardi,
Yes.
and the chair votes yes.
Move
So,
to adjourn.
Second.
okay. Senator Waters,
Yes.
Senator Ward,
Yes.
Senator Sherman,
Yes.
Senator Rishardi.
Yes. And I will see all of you on Thursday.
Yeah, I just want to say before we shut down, I just want to say it's been great working with you guys. And Kirsten, you've just done a great job your first time around. I really
Yay, Kirsten.
Thank you.
came up to speed pretty quickly. So it's been great.
We trained her. Yeah, we trained her over in HHS.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
just
okay.
kidding.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys on Thursday then.
Thanks, everybody. See you soon.